Whoa, what it do, man? You already know, man. Broke bumming, and y'all already know, man. I just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, your boy, Hot Boy Turk. You dig?
Love it or hate it, the underdog on the top. I know these wanna see it stop. Came along.
All right, so we got the one and only Hot Boy Turk back on Off the Porch, man. Welcome back, bro.
Hey, man, you know, it's always a pleasure, man. We fam, man. You done adopted me, man, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate it every time, bro. It's just one phone call away, man, you know what I'm saying? You always been all open arms, you know what I'm saying? Man. So, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. I always appreciate you pulling up. And, man, you kept it 100 since the first time we met, too, bro.
Yeah.
So, I always appreciate that, too, man.
Yep.
And so, man, we back at it, Turk. We
trending
online. We going viral everywhere.
Yeah.
The talk of the internet once again, bro.
Yeah.
What's this past week been like for you, man?
It's been crazy, man. My phone never stopped ringing since I've been on tour, but it didn't pick back up more now that, you know, I kind of like distanced myself from everything, you know, that I was once a part of with that tour. And I think a lot of people that wanted to work with me didn't work because they thought I was just, you know, tied to one entity, you know what I'm saying? But when I finally, you know, say that I'm doing me, you know what I'm saying? Salute to those guys, is, you know, everything. I wish everybody the best, you know, and I was clear on the Drink Champs, clear on B.G, you know what I'm saying? My phone been ringing, you know, my wife's phone been ringing, you know, because, you know, I shoot them straight to her. And we've been taking care of our business, you know, hands-on, you know, to now, bro, it's like it done got too much for us and we done built our team, you feel me? And that's what I always wanted to do, have my own team. It don't have to be a big team, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to have a big circle, just a dot, you know what I'm talking about? And that's where I'm at now, man. Business is good, you feel me?
No, absolutely, man. So, you know, stepping away completely from Cash Money.
Yeah.
I know this wasn't an easy decision, but I feel like it may have been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you've been putting up with a lot of bullshit.
I've been, dog, and you know, when you trying to, I ain't gonna say just be a part of something because I thought I was a part of something, you know what I'm saying? Because I got them dudes' names tatted in my chest, CMR on my back, you know what I'm saying? The same stuff that everybody from that time went through, I went through. You know, we all went through lawsuit litigation, settled out, you know what I'm saying? We all had our back and forths, you know what I'm saying, made up. But it seemed like they was holding it. Like when I be around, it's like y'all done forgave everybody else, but you still holding it, and it seemed that way. I could be wrong, but none of them never say what it is or what it ain't for me to say if I was wrong or right. So in my eyesight, you know, my intuition, my wife's intuition, you know what I'm saying? We not wrong, and it is what it is, so we make our decision based off of how we fact and not how we feel, you know what I'm saying? And the facts is one thing after the next, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is included but Turk, you feel me? And that's cool. I can't tell nobody what to do in their house, and I don't know if it because I'm my own brand, YNT, and, you know, Juve went back. B.G went back, you know what I'm saying? Wayne Young Money, he doing his thing. I'm young and thugging, I'm doing my thing, you feel me? I don't know what Fresh doing, you feel me? But I don't know if that's a part, and that probably play a major part in it, but I'm independent. But I don't seem like that should be a problem because you built bosses. That's what I feel like bosses should do, make other bosses, you know what I'm saying? That should make you feel better, not bitter, if that's how you feel. I'm just allegedly speaking here, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you the man and I learn and I watch you and I'm giving you the props saying I got all this from you, it wouldn't be no me if it wasn't for you because you gave me an opportunity, but you can't take the credit for me going forward and everything that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Everything I done did with you because I was the one doing it. You just put the braid up, you know what I'm saying? And you was a part of some of the, you know, songs that I did. And, you know, if I ain't taking y'all credit, don't try to discredit me for mine, you feel me?
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. Before the Cash Money 30th anniversary tour, man, do you kind of wish that you guys would have sat down together and just hashed out all these differences before the tour started?
Yes, I was pushing for that. You know, I'm always pushing for overstanding because, yeah, the money is cool, but in order for us to move forward, we know that we haven't sat down and had a conversation amongst each other because it haven't been no bloodshed, bro. And I thank God that it haven't been that. It's just pride and egos. You know, me going through my situation, bro, when I was locked up, man, I learned accountability and responsibility. You feel me? I'm not saying I'm perfect, you know, but when you make insinuations and you don't be straight and say what it is that's affecting you, I probably did something that affect you. I probably said something that affect you. But you should be man enough to say, man, look, I didn't like when you did this. I don't like when you doing that. And I can either agree or we can agree to disagree. You feel me? I'm man enough to do that. And by us being family, you know what I'm saying, why we couldn't have that conversation. Motherfuckers treat certain strangers better than, you know what I'm saying, people who didn't been there, bro. And it ain't just me. I'm just the one that speak out. You know what I'm saying? Some people still tied and connected because they feel like they need the access. You know what I'm saying? I'm an owner. You know what I'm saying? I didn't work myself up to where, you know, I could be good with you or I could be good without you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And 2 times you showed me it was y'all as we and not all of us as we. And you know what I'm saying? I already had my team working, bro, because, you know, like I didn't put all my eggs in one basket, dog. And that's just where I'm at with it.
Yeah. And it came out during the Drink Champs interview that BG had gifted you a pair of glasses during the tour.
Yeah, it wasn't him. It wasn't him that gifted me.
So how did that happen? Like it was just sent
Diamante,
to you from
shout out to Diamante glasses. You know, we was in, I don't know if it was Philly. It was one of these shows, you know, and I wasn't talking to nobody, bro. But, you know, Juve Mannie Fresh, but the conversation was kind of feeling rocky. You know, when Baby and BG came around, Juve not acting the same. I don't know why. I hadn't did him nothing. You know what I'm saying? We was going to the casino after some of these shows. You know, his wife was cool with my wife. You know, we going to dinner together. You know, she like little sister, big sister. I'm like little bro, big bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we done had conversations about this, about that. So I wasn't understanding what happened. You feel me? And if I did you something or said something that, you know, that you didn't like, you should have came to me and told me, look, big bro, little bro, you know what I'm saying, man, like you been doing. Because it done been situations where people done told Juve something and went to him and he came to me and he was wrong about it, you feel me? I just think it was a lot of people that didn't want to see us come together, you know, and make things happen the way it was happening. And then I outgrew where I used to be, bro. Like, I come from the back to the front. Now we at the front together. You drive sometime, I drive. And, you know, I'm going to let you know that I'm not 20 years ago. You feel me? I'm 20 years now, 30 years now, bro. And some people might call it arrogance, but I call it confident. You know what I'm saying? And that should be where you want your little brother to be. Like, man, look at, I'm proud of him. I ain't drugging no more. You know, I ain't put nobody in jail. I ain't take nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm married with a family. I ain't running with a bunch of dudes. You know, I'm doing everything that growth represents. And it seemed like it's rubbing people the wrong way. So I don't know what to do after this, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when they make insinuations, dog, I feel like you telling a lie on me. So when you tell a lie on me, I got to tell the truth. I'm going to tell my truth. I'm not defamating your character. I'm not disrespecting you. You know, you want to disrespect when I'm showing respect. There's a lot of people out there disrespecting you and you don't have that energy for. But, you know, I got credit you can't take. And I'm not going to let nobody take credit that I put down for, bro. And that's just what it is, man.
Yeah. Going back to the glasses, though, like, it was from BG, but he personally didn't give it to you.
BG didn't personally give me the glasses, to purchase glasses. It was somebody that had those glasses and wanted to give them to us as a gift, you know. And of course, you know, if I could get all the hot boys wearing these glasses, they had glasses for me, they had glasses for Juve, they had glasses for Wayne, They had glasses for BG. If I could get the hot boys wearing my brand, you know, I got people that, you know how it go, man. So bam, he presented me the glasses, and when he did that, like I said, I hadn't been talking to BG at all, you know, talking to nobody. And when we got on stage, on my part of this song, I forgot what song I was rapping. You know, me and him just happened to just be close to each other when that song was on. And I knowing what had happened backstage when he just had made the encounter with the glasses, I just happened to dap him off as a gesture to let the fans know, because the fans need to see the brotherhood. They need to see if I post something and I got something going on, he's supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Because that all sell concert tickets. They don't like us feuding and going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like that perception. But you know what I'm saying? When you have it one-sided and have it looking like it, I got to stand up for me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that comes from, dog. Like, you know, I try to, you know, be the bigger person, and even if it wasn't, and we haven't had a conversation like people was thinking we did, we can at least make it look like, you know, something that it ain't, other than you having the people be like, oh, they still, because that leave room for people who don't want to see it happen, you know what I'm saying, to come in. And I think when people get to see anything that's not working, oh man, they ain't together like we thought they was. And that's where the crosses come to going at, you know what I'm talking about? Yep. So, you know, I don't know, man, but I wish them dudes nothing but the best, nothing but success. But when you tell a lie on me, bro, I'm going to tell the truth.
And the Drink Champs interview was really the first time where we heard you publicly speak how you probably felt for a while, too.
Exactly. I've been holding it in. I was holding it in, bro. And when BG went to Breakfast Club, you know, called my wife a goofy. Juve went to Drink Champs, called me negative and said he took me off of this because I was negative. After the Cash Money No Limit verses, when Baby saying we gonna mess with you when we wanna mess with you, you know, it's always a we. And Mannie Fresh, you know what I'm saying, you know, he don't do things in public where it's seen, but you know what I'm saying, me and Fresh done had our run-ins, you feel me, but I got respect for all those dudes. But just like I stand up for myself in the public on social media, I'm gonna do the same thing in their face. So you know what I'm saying, before I take it there, I'm calling their phones. So they can't never say I ain't trying to call and reach out and have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like, you know, it's something new to you when you see it and it go viral. You know what I'm talking about? Because it got to come out. But I'm trying to give y'all a decent common courtesy that, listen, bro, you got me down bad. This person lied on me. Man, we need to have a conversation so we can fix this going forward. If not, man, it gonna come out. I don't know when it gonna come out, but it gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna speak firm on it. And that's just what it be, dog. And they break the internet every time, dog. I be trying to get clarity, but I go to them first. For all the people that may say, well, why he just don't go to them? When you calling them somebody and they announcing their phone, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm not a female where I'm gonna keep on calling you. You feel me? I know you do podcasts now. You be on social media now. I know y'all watching. So let me send a message. You feel me? And I make sure I don't be disrespectful to them. You feel me? And I talk like a man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if they receive it like that. You feel me? But hey, man, disrespect will not be tolerated on both ends, bro. And I be feeling disrespected. You know what I'm talking about? And I still don't respond how I can respond. You feel me?
What's your reaction when you see Juvenile's response to the interview when he made the comment?
Man, I didn't think it was even him to leave no long fan message like that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was a fan. I thought that was somebody had his phone that probably didn't like what I said, but the interview hadn't even came out yet. They had just saw a clip, you know. The interview, I'm not even dissing them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving clarity on things that were said. And I think they just be misinterpreting things. Or they might get a clip from here and there and just jump the gun like they've been doing. I went on there getting clarity. I feel like a person that be clear is a person that don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like I say, I can be on some dumb stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. I'm Mr. Drink Champs. I'm Mr. Sit on the Porch. I'm Mr. Be High and Turk, bro. Like, I know how to turn it on and turn it off if I want to do that. But I use these interviews as a tool to get my point across, to get a message to you, because other people bringing you the message. I'm bringing you the message. So whatever you heard from something that I said, you got a chance and you got to sit down and listen to what I said. And if what you heard from somebody else ain't what I said, I feel like you should be a man or you should be a woman, if you're a woman, to come to me and be like, you know what, bro, I thought this, thought that. You know what I'm saying? I apologize because I took it to another level, assuming this and assuming that. That's what I do. But everybody ain't on that level of maturity, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it be what it is.
Do you think Juvenile's comment came from a place of anger, or was it him being hurt?
He ain't hurt, it's anger. It's a difference from being hurt and being anger. You know what I'm saying? When it comes from anger, you tell a lie. Stuff that don't make no sense. He called me a broke bum. He know I ain't no broke bum. But I thank him for the alley hoop because, you know, when I thought about it, I am a broke bum. Building real ownership, keeping everything, blocking unhealed mindsets. You feel me? I went trademark that. Talked to my wife, you know what I'm saying, and we thought about it. It's broke bums all over. There's a lot of females that always call dudes bums when they get mad, you know, call them broke when they mad, and that's what Juve reminded me of. So no, he wasn't hurt. He was angry. So an angry person gonna do and say what an angry person always do. It's repetitive. That's what they say. You know, I'm not calling them no female or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But mostly females call dudes bums and broke, because a man should never call another man broke and a bum. And, you know, but I appreciate the alley hoop, you know what I'm saying? I could have took it there and came back and la, you know what I'm saying? He said I got kicked off the tour. He said I got kicked out of New Orleans. He just made all these insinuations, but he didn't answer and tell me why he was angry or why he was upset from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do? I get kicked off the tour. We own this tour because everybody come to you because these are your people, according to you, the promoters. You give all of us a confirmation that, man, these my people, everything's straight. While we on the tour with Lil Wayne and Live Nation, everybody is secure. We haven't sell out dates. We even had 10 more dates for the Carter 6 thing when it came out. And this tour with Juve and his people that he know, they want to try to rush and give us the money. And you know, first come, first serve. Ain't nobody gonna turn no money down, dog. You know what I'm saying? But we all was skeptical of doing it because we know we rocking with Wayne, what Wayne and Live Nation got going on. But I think that even threw a cross and made it seem like we trying to step on Wayne's toes when we really wasn't, but the promoters was being greedy, I feel, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when all things came together and it was time to do the shows, they setting the tour off. The tour went more than what it went, and now it's interfering with what we got with Lil Wayne and Live Nation. You know what I'm saying? So now, not only we not picking up back ends for these dates, it messed over a whole nother $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it was all messy, bro. And when they say that I was the reason for the tickets not selling, I'm the reason for the tickets not selling when y'all knew everything that was going on with me and BG prior to y'all booking and paying us to lock a tour down for 10 dates. Y'all knew about it. You know what I'm saying? But I think people always try to deflect when they wrong. And I just felt like if these are your people, Juve, allegedly, you know, they had to come to you and ask you what you think. Man, look, we the tour not selling and, you know, we don't have the money. Turk don't want to not take less money. I don't know if they took less money. You know, it was a sit down conversation with the managers that what we was gonna do. But when it came down to it, nobody answered. My wife, who was my manager, still is my manager, and I can't get in contact with nobody. So when we didn't do the show in Nashville, which was a different promoter, the very same night I get an email, my wife get the email, and they terminate me off the tour. I instantly called Juve, he didn't answer. Cause Juve is the one that I told, bro, you think, so these your people, so I'm calling him just out of chain of command. He ain't answer. And then the first time I get a phone call from him was about some mess. You know what I'm saying? First time I get in the conversation from Bird, we gon' fuck with you when we wanna fuck with you. First time I hear something from Mannie Fresh, he trying to do this in Chicago, telling them to cut my part off on the song. First time I see and hear something from B.G., he know what he did. He was a job turkey. Everybody got jokes or insinuations about what I didn't get, and I didn't get compensated over a lie and couldn't take care of things I needed to take care of, you know, because I get kicked off the tour for false allegations, bro. And now I got a lawsuit, you know what I'm saying, to try to fight for what was rightfully mine, which I think I'm gonna prevail in the end, you know what I'm saying, because it was all lies, bro, and ain't nobody was there, ain't nobody, you know, spoke up or nothing. It just was like, and then for him to call me a broke bum and say, we getting money over here, it reminded me when Bird was like, we gonna fuck with you when we wanna fuck with it. So when I got 2 weeds with no me, at this time, bro, like, I gotta make a public outpour that I wash my hand with those guys. I wish them nothing but the best and success. And I'm moving on with my broke bum shit. Make love, make money, YT Empire. And anybody want to book me, man, y'all already know how that E-Minded the Made Woman.
Let me ask you this. It's a 2-part question. Was it a big pay cut they were asking you to take on the tour?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
looking back, do you regret not just doing it just for the team?
Nah, bro, because if it was a conversation that we had and we all agreed that this is what we was gonna do, the conversation should have stayed solid. And it shouldn't have been nobody not going missing and we not knowing what the next move gonna be. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm calling, so I can know what I need to do, what I should do, before I say, nah, I ain't doing it. So I'm under the impression that nobody ain't, you know, doing it. After not getting paid for Nashville, I'm figuring everybody mad, because I was told that Juve was mad at the promoter that we didn't have that show in Nashville when the promoter allegedly disappeared, went to jail, which was a different promoter from the Dope Shows dudes. You know what I'm saying? But the Dope Shows dude came the very same night, because we had to go to Chicago the next day, and that's when they came and was like, you know, we terminating you from being a threat towards BG. So if that would have been me, I'm instantly like, man, BG ain't no threat to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was always saying that this had nothing to do with Cash Money, man. My lawsuit is strictly between Dope Shows and Andrew Ellington. You know what I'm saying? And when BG went live and got on live and was like making fun, you know, and when I got a phone call from Juve about something that had nothing to do with the tour, because when he texted me, I'm thinking it's about the tour. So he get on the phone, because I'm like, man, we need to talk. It's about some shit that don't have nothing to do with nothing. It's just somebody that lied and told him something, and he get on the phone about that petty shit. And I'm like, man, you know what, bro? One thing about it, bro, I'm a man, dog. I'm not doing all that talking behind no nigga back, dog. You feel me? This shit is nothing but business with us. It's nothing personal. You feel me? It's nothing personal, dog.
Yeah. And going back to Birdman's comments during the Verzuz, a lot of people tried to claim, man, he was showing you love because that's just the way, you know, people talk in New Orleans. But I was on the other end. I was like, nah, that was pretty disrespectful.
Man,
Did you take it as disrespectful?
I didn't take it as disrespectful as how he was talking, but it's disrespectful for not get the invite. And I ain't see the reason why, and we on tour and me getting kicked out the tour ain't have nothing to do with y'all, for at least that's what I thought. That should have been a redeemer, like shit, they kicked him off the tour, man. We about to go ahead on and bring him back here, because this don't have nothing to do with y'all. So when you ain't invite me to this, that made it seem like it had everything to do with y'all. Michael Jackson, Michael, it looked like it, you know what I'm saying? The same thing. But you know, it's all good. I ain't tripping, dog, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm set up, you know what I'm saying? I don't got all my eggs in one basket. That's just another hustle. You feel me? I'm the one kept this hot boy shit alive, bro. You know, and for them to try to exclude me. Juve do a song called Reunion with Bird and B.G on it, and he name dropped Mannie Fresh, Wayne, and all them on it. Like, you know, I don't know if he was trying to just, but this how he do every interview. All of them do the same thing. Like, they all in agreements with not mentioning Turk. But even when you don't mention me, you mention me, man. I'm a major part. The world know that, and that shit be looking lame, and I don't even think they know that. But it's cool though, I ain't tripping. Don't get mad when I do what I'm doing. You can't get people to call me trying to get me to don't say this and do that, because I'm going to do what's best for me and mine. You feel me? If you feel like that's how y'all going to do what y'all need to do to make sure y'all business straight, I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure mine's straight. You feel me? And it ain't involving kissing no ass. You feel me? I don't do that. That shit take like a penny. I ain't with none of that funny bunny ass shit. You hear me? For real.
Let's take a step back, Turk. When all of you guys, the Hot Boys, were together, recording the albums and everything, what were the relationships like with you and the other members at that time?
It was fun, dawg. It was friendly competition. Same thing that I was trying to bring back while we at the age that we is now. When I made a statement to say my album is better, them dudes took that as I'm dissing them and hating on them. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we just was saying that we do friendly competition. When y'all speak on it and do interviews, that's what y'all speak on. It's like they repeat everything that I say, but don't want me to be a part of everything that I say. They want to be the person to take the credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what make it different from y'all saying the same thing? I say something about Geneva watching Mannie Fresh. We did have Geneva watch everybody. It wasn't the same uproar. You know what I'm saying? I say something about so many things, bro. You know, it damn near be making me want to do a collage every time they say something to just show. But I know people don't go for what's right if they don't like you. And I just feel like a lot of people misunderstand me because of them. So I'm making it my business to get overstanding from people who want to overstand, who want to know. That's all this is, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing up for what's rightfully mine. I ain't dissing them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to defamate their character, make them look bad. I'm just telling my story because they've been trying to exclude me from the history, and you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to get on here and say, bro, I'm the one who did this. I'm the one. Man, look, the truth don't need to be repetition, bro. Like, I don't have to do all that. If you really want to know that, go do the research and y'all gonna see. Damn, nah. I don't know what they talking about. Let me even say I got kicked off the label. Lies, bro. Like.
Yeah, he said he got dropped.
Lies. I left just like he left.
Everyone left.
You feel me? What I didn't do is sign back like him and BG signed back. That's the only thing we didn't do the same. You know what I'm saying? I went back to do business as a businessman, but I didn't sign back. I'm not wearing no rich gang chain. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I still got respect because Birdman and Slim gave me an opportunity. But far as building my image, Birdman them ain't do that. Far as, you know, branding me, Birdman and Slim ain't do that. I had to do that. When I came home from penitentiary after doing 8 years, 8 months, 16 days, bro, I came home to $500 to my wife. Before we had my twins, it was me and her in a 2-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? We ain't have nothing but $500. Ain't nobody gave me nothing. I ain't trip. I ain't make no big thing about it. My wife came pick me up in a Pontiac G4, G6, something. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Rhonda. Rhonda was driving, you feel me? And I'll never forget that. And we was happy. We was happy. We made twins. We had to be really happy, you feel me? And me and my wife was hitting that road, bro, pregnant and all, bro. She used to blow up, her feet blow up, man. She went all the way to up to 8 months with them twins, driving me from state to state because I couldn't drive. We were hustling and grinding, making love, make money. She ain't complained one time, bro. You know, I married my wife. We ain't had no big wedding. 2 months after I got out of jail, we went to the Justice of Peace. We got married. You know what I'm saying? I just upgraded my wife's fingers. You know what I'm saying? Because now we in a position where we can do what we need to do for us. Ain't nobody never gave us nothing. We didn't complain one time. So we ain't going to let nobody take no credit for nothing that we build. You feel me? Me and her did that. And that's why she ain't tell her story yet. But I'ma tell it for us right now. And when she ready to tell it, she gonna tell her it's with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And we might do it with you, man. You'll be the first one to bust it open.
I'm
you know what I'm saying?
For that, man.
Yeah, man. Cause like, bro, she done been there for it all and seen it all, bro. You know, and you don't never see my wife getting on, bashing nobody, disrespecting them, cause she know how I feel about them. You know, she after BG call her goofy, she ain't get online and call him bitch ass nigga, da da da. She ain't do none of that. She ain't getting no comments and get on fake pages and disrespect him. She ain't did none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You got to see her one day, and however y'all deal with it, y'all deal with it. But man, we grown over here, bro. You feel me? Now I did think BG just was in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? But far as with Juvenile doing what he did, I feel like Juvenile just angry for whatever reason. I don't know. But I would like to know why they all mad at any time that they mad. And I should be the one mad if anybody. I always got the short end of the stick, never played victim. I'm a victor. I just was happy that we all got back together, you know? And I feel like that's why Wayne, bro, is not all the way in it, because he know what it really is. He just don't talk like me. You know what I'm saying? But his actions show it. If it ain't together like it need to be, I ain't fucking with it. And when it's together, we have sold out shows. You see me and Wayne on the stage, and you know, Wayne ain't mad at me, but they try to make him be mad about drink champs, and Wayne ain't thinking about that shit. Wayne a boss. So why should everybody who say they a boss act like they a worker, bruh? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, let this shit go. But I ain't about to go another year saying, hey, man, we need to do this, bruh. Be the bigger person. And man, look, they can have that, man. I'm doing me, man. Broke bum shit. Real life.
And do want to take another step back. When you went to prison, what was your relationship like with the other members at the time?
I didn't have no relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I first went to jail, you know, I was having conversation, you know, with BG, you know, Juve looked out when I needed something from my lawyer. I give him that. You know, he came through. I appreciate that. BG, you know, he came through. I appreciate that. Mannie Fresh, he came through. Wayne came through. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever anybody came through did for me, man, I appreciate it. You feel me? I'm not the person that gonna be ungrateful like Juve said I was. Say he was taking care of me and feed me for 2 years. Juve lying, bro. Juve got me on that back that ass up tour because he needed support because the tour wasn't selling like it was. So when he performing everybody verse anyway. You know what I'm saying? He damn near on the stage for 2 hours performing the whole Cash Money catalog. So when you bring another person and you got Mannie Fresh, and he also have other acts on there that's helping him, bro, be grateful that we helping you. Don't try to shit on me talking about, man, you biting the hand that fed you. I fed you for 2 years. When, bro, you know you reached out to me to come do your situation in New Orleans. I came, did that, and you saw that it did numbers that it wasn't doing, and you wanted me to do it every week. I was like, Juve, I can't fuck with that. Something he got under the bridge at the Treme or something, you know what I'm saying? I said, I can't really do that because, you know, I'm doing what I'm doing. I got my situation going on. He like, cool. Well, I got this tour, and I want to put you on there. I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, I give you $10,000 a show because he know what I charged him for that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, cool, let's do it. So as I get on it, now he can't pay me the $10,000, man, bro. You know, it ain't da-da-da. You know, man, I could do 5. I'm like, you know what? Cool. It's $5,000 per show. We had 30 dates, so I'm cool. Then he get down and say, man, I can't do that now, man. I do. Then we did a couple shows, probably about 11 of those shows. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, bro, I can't go down no more. You feel me? But to make a long story short, what I'm saying is, don't make it like you fed me when you needed me to help your situation be better. And when I came on that tour with you back, that ass up tour was a success every night with me, you, Mannie Fresh. Sometimes it just was me and you, Mannie Fresh wasn't there with the 400 Degrees band. You know what I'm saying? And I got video and footage and all that shit to prove it. When I came out, them people would love it. So when I come out, I have my own set, Juve can rest. But when I'm not there, Juve can't rest. He got to sing all these songs, even my verses, you feel me? So don't do that, bro. I just hate when people try to lie when they try to deflect from the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? And every interview, if you go back, I be the same person. I ain't manipulating. I ain't trying to make you look bad. I ain't trying to do none of that. You feel me? But you're not going to lie on me, man. I'm going to use social media because I work in this field. And y'all going to ask me these questions and I'm going to always keep it real. I'm not going to never lie. So they need to stop playing like, you know, they don't know what it is, bro. I ain't going to bite my tongue. That shit hurt.
Yeah. Now, there's one accusation he made in his response that a lot of fans I see commenting on your page. Do you want to address that? Whatever happened at this Juve Tuesday thing?
I don't even know what Juve talking about. Juve say all kinds of shit. I don't even know what Juve talking about, bro. That's why I say when you just saying shit, the shit that stuck out to me, broke bum. The shit I got kicked off and dropped off the label. I just read it again and so he called me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, that's why I thought it wasn't him. And when you make up lies, you got to address it. I give anybody a chance to address anything that they say about me, dog. And then we can address whatever it is, because I'm a man. And that's what I'm trying to get them to do. If I'm coming and being straight up and saying, bro, you did X, Y, Z, don't get mad and deflect because you never say I was a lie. But I'm telling you, you making shit up, insinuating. But whatever you got to tell me, bro, let's sit down and have a conversation, man. I'm a man, bro. That's the difference for me and whoever. It don't even have to be them. You feel me? Man, when I speak to anybody, bro, I'm going to take these off. And I'm going to look you in your eye because I don't want you to think that I ain't paying you attention and giving you the respect as a man. You feel me? I'm going to look in your eyes so you know it's sincerity. You know what I'm saying? I had these glasses on, man, because of the light. You feel me? But my eyes clear, bro. I'm not hiding anything. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that make accusations when they be mad and they say all kind of shit and they wake up and don't even know what they said, dog. You go back on every interview and anything out, any live, I've been saying the same shit. I'm not gonna make up no lies about nobody. So don't try to deflect nothing that I'm saying until you answer, all y'all answer what I'm saying. You feel me? Nah, we ain't gonna get off the subject, bro. It is what it is though, but I ain't tripping. But I feel like they'll never say what I did him. BG, he know what he did. No, I don't know what I did. But they'll make it so he know what he did. That's manipulation, bro. That's manipulation. You feel me? You can come on here and say all this goofy ass shit, but you can't say what I did. I'm saying what you did. Y'all just ain't responding and speaking on it. That's the difference, dog. And it been the same thing on every motherfucking interview. You go listen to their shit. They done say shit all about Birdman contradicting. I ain't never going back. When I see you, man, we gonna fight. I'm gonna do all kind of shit. This is what they said out their mouth. So when you make accusations on anybody, have your proof, have your facts. Because if any one of them try to say anything that I'm saying ain't real, that's when I'm gonna show them proof and I'm gonna show them facts. That's the difference. And I think that's why a lot of them ain't gonna say nothing, because they know I'm not lying, dog. So, you know, it is what it is, though. I ain't tripping, man. The best thing for me to do is to disassociate myself and detach myself from them guys, because they paint a picture as if I'm trying to be on the football team. Nah, I'm trying to get the fans what the fans been wanting. You feel me? The fans, if it wasn't for the fans, I'd have been say fuck them. But the fans be wanting this, bro. You feel me? I could have been match energy, but the fans is important to me. A lot of people try to say the same thing, but if the fans was important to you, you wouldn't say it's in my contract if Wayne don't show up. I wasn't gonna show up, but I did it for the fans. You ain't did nothing for the fans. Everything you did was for yourself. Every time you did anything, it was for your fucking self, man. Because if it was for the fans, I know y'all see the fans saying, hey, man, y'all can't do this. We won't see everybody. Y'all can't do this. Motherfucker can't put their feelings to the side because they selfish and greedy. And if I'm lying, speak on it.
When was the last time you and Juvie had a conversation?
When he insinuated that I said something, bro, I speak on that situation, but I'm silent, bro. And the person who he said that I was talking to, wife, was like, don't put me in it because, you know, me and my husband, we ain't with all that mess, right? But they reassured me that his people was lying, and I did tell Juvie. You know what I'm saying? And I did call Juve to tell him, bro, look, bro, I don't even want to bring this to the media, but your people lied on me and that shit fucking with me. That's one of the main reasons I went to Drink Champ. Because I can't have a motherfucker constantly lying on me. Man, show the date, show the facts. You know, I'm a person that deal with paperwork, bro. Like, you can't say, oh, he a snitch and I believe it just because you said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to show paperwork, you got to show audio, you got to show video, you got to have a person who have concrete evidence that I did something or you did something. You feel me? I got that. So if I'm coming to you like a man and I supposed to be little bro, this before I went to this, you feel me, to Drink Champs, I got it in my phone. I say, man, let me record me telling him, bro, I'm trying to holler at you before I take it here. You feel me? But you call me on some messy shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Don't try to paint no picture on me, man. Nah, don't try to defamate my character that I work hard to build outside of y'all. I built my own movement up, dog. And when you play on my character, man, nah, man, I'ma straighten it up. You feel me? And I do it without even having to defamate your character. I could take it there, bro. I could say all kinds. I know a lot of shit. But not one time I even came and da-da-da-da-da. Because then you won't even take what I'm saying to be even real. Go back. I challenge everybody to go back. Everything I've been saying never changed. It's firm. Come on, man. But I bet you if you go check their background and go pull up videotapes and audio tapes and interviews, I bet you that shit change every fucking time. That's a different from a person that lying and telling the truth, bro. But the world want to be deceived and they want you to lie to them. So some people good at doing that.
Why do you think they're painting you as the bad guy in this whole thing?
I don't think it's nothing personal. I just think some people just have built up an image for themselves. They protecting their own image. So it's a selfish reason. You feel me? I haven't did nothing for them to be personally attacking. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel personally attacked, but I feel like they trying to deflect because they don't want people to know the truth about who they is. I'm an open book. I'm transparent. You know what I'm saying? A hurt dog always holler, bro. And he holler loud like a motherfucker like he did in them comments. That shit was pathetic. You know what I'm saying? That was sad. You know, and I think Juve should have knew better than that. I'm quite sure he thought about it after he did it. And I'm probably sure he probably thought I was going, damn, I don't know why I did it. But I ain't going to attack his character, dog. I'm going to give him a chance to clean it up.
Did you call or text him afterwards?
Nah, I'm not calling none of them no more. It's over with. You feel me? If it's business that we got to take care of, I'm open for it. But stop painting a picture like I'm running behind y'all. Nah, it ain't none of that. I respectfully move and do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all do what y'all doing, man. You know, don't insinuate nothing on me because I don't insinuate nothing on y'all. I speak facts. And if I'm wrong, correct me. If I'm lying, show it to me that I'm lying. Don't deflect. Because I love a good conversation where we could go and I could show you, bro, look, here it go right here. I document everything, man. Everything. You feel me? Yeah.
And during Drink Champs, you mentioned Fresh during the tour was watering down your songs. What did you mean by that?
What I mean by watering down the songs, okay, the fans have requests, right? And I'm tapped in with the fans. I'm more than just I like them hot, the ones that don't tell me to stop. Don't try to keep me down to that one song, you feel me? Like you trying to create this narrative and paint this all he had was this one verse. That ain't be true. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta, they let me know, boy, you were that one. Memphis, they love me. St. Louis, they love me. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore, they love me. New Orleans might be biased because I know how my city is, you feel me? Because, you know, whoever they like, they like. I was quiet back then. You know, of course, everybody gonna go with the one that's out shining and the more out at the time. But Juvenile album, BG album, Big Time album, it was a group effort. When I dropped Young and Thuggin' album, Juve wasn't even on the album because he had then left. You know, the camp was breaking up. But my album still charted out 200.
And you were locked up during
You
the
see what I'm
time.
saying? I was in and out of jail, it still charted. So that shows you, bro, I can do it without Juvenile. Juvenile had all us on 400 degrees. If you can do 9-time platinum or whatever, and you know, I got to go there with him because it's a reality check. Why haven't you did it when everybody wasn't on it after the fact? Juve been home. I went to jail, Wayne went to jail, BG went to jail. We had a break. The fact is Juve been home. He ain't go platinum or go on his own. You see what I'm saying? So at this point, when I dropped my Joseph album, I think somebody told them I was dissing them, but I wasn't dissing them, I was dismissing the bullshit. Just like how I'm talking right now. I'm not dissing them, I'm dismissing the bullshit. It ain't messy, it's a message. You see what I'm saying? It's more, if you gotta get in the spiritual mind to understand what I'm saying sometimes, bro. Most of the time, because that's where I be. And if you in carnal mind state, you ain't gonna understand it. You feel me? But the facts is, Juve didn't go gold or platinum on his own. But Juve put himself on this pedestal that he's this and he's that and everybody need him and he don't need nobody. Bro, we need each other. You can't have a Hot Boy reunion with just y'all, and it been documented. Them fans ain't going for that, man. We need Turk and Wayne. And if Wayne ain't there, we at least need Turk on that motherfucker. They showed y'all that at the Essence. They showed y'all that at the motherfucking Cash Money No Limit. You feel me? And I'm quite sure they be in y'all comments. You know what I'm saying? It don't be me turning the fans against y'all, but y'all seem like y'all trying to turn motherfuckers against me by trying to erase history intentionally. My intent is clarity, which is a big difference. I don't talk down on none of them dudes, bro. I can say a whole mouth full of shit. I ain't never stole nothing from none of them dudes. I ain't never tried to treacherous in the field, torturous in the field, whatever it is, with no paper that somebody else probably had trying to give it to them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never sent none of them niggas to jail. You know what I'm talking about? I never been a snitch, never been a bitch, never been none of this bullshit. So why a motherfucker feel like they feel, but how they feel ain't how it facts, so I'm not tripping. But at the end of the day, you have every opportunity to clear it up if I'm telling a lie on you. You see what I'm saying? Don't deflect it and say shit that don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. You mad, huh? I asked you why you was upset, but now you done turned into madman. You feel me? And the world see it, people see it. People see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all see it? See? Everybody in the comment right now saying, yep, he ain't lying. I see it. I'm speaking it before we even put it out. You know? And you gonna have those ones who, man, no, you be starting shit because they see me react to shit that they probably don't know somebody acted on. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that's doing shit ain't gonna never just come out, I did that. Whenever you saw a motherfucker who killed somebody come out and say, I did it.
Very rarely.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You know, but it is what it is, dog. I just, you know, it is what it is, man. I ain't tripping on it. But don't trip when I ain't tripping on it, man. You feel me? I'm doing me, dog. You know? But look at me, man. I'm on broke bum shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Building real ownership, keeping everything. You know what I'm talking about? Blocking unhealed mindsets, man. Y'all make sure y'all go to www.wearebrokebums.com and get y'all some, man. That's what's going on. Joseph album out right now, streaming on all platforms. That's what we doing, Hayes. What we doing, man?
Deluxe is out now too, right? You
The
dropped that for
Deluxe out.
Christmas?
You know, I got that Underdog single. You know what I'm saying? That going crazy, man. Hate it or love it, the underdog on top. I know these bitches want to see a nigga stop. Came a long way from hanging on the block. Now the same nigga hate, want to ride a nigga jock. Respect it or check it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get the rest and see what I'm saying, man. You know, that's what I'm on right now. You know, like you listen to that song, that's where I'm at in my business, in my life, what I'm doing. Man, I wish them brothers nothing but good, success, but Turk doing him, dawg. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing it before when they called me and say, man, look, we got this, got that. You know, any promoter trying to book me, bro, man, listen, all my booking information is on my bio. My wife, Imani_made_woman, is my manager. You don't have to go through nobody else to try to holler at me for no business, dawg. Respectfully.
Have you been cooking up these past couple weeks? And if so, what has this new music been sounding
Yeah,
like?
I got an album, Can't Erase History. That's gonna be the next album. I'm doing a lot of content, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife got books that we writing. You know, I just dropped a book called Surviving Hoe Niggas that's out right now. The audio book is on my YouTube, original Hot Boy Turk, the YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Y'all can check the audio book. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife also, you know, working on music. Me and her been doing what we doing. We got this Turk Rescue thing, you know, where I go talk with, you know, recovering drug addicts. You know, we document their life and their story and help them get off of drugs. You know, I've been, about 23, 24 years clean off of heroin and cocaine, you know what I'm saying? People be needing love. People be needing to be shown, you know what I'm saying, that somebody care, you feel me? I didn't have that, you know. No, I take that back. I had that in my wife, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's always gonna come from people you don't know, you know what I'm talking about? And I just feel like, man, that's what God saved us for, to be a vessel to go do good deeds and good works to help somebody else. You know, he don't make you rich to be selfish. You know, he don't make you a boss to not hire other people and, you know, help them become bosses. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people abuse they, you know, level of wherever God take them at, and that's when they fall from grace, bro. Right now, man, I'm in the best of everything, bro. Like, God has been good to me and my family, dog. And I just pray that anybody that see me in the wrong light, that they, you know, get a renewed mind and see what I see, man, because I see nothing but greatness. You feel me? I see nothing but greatness, bro. And, you know, a lot of people like, oh, you trying to make people feel sorry for you playing victim. Victim? I think they just be confused, dog. Like, you know, I don't know, man. You feel me? But it is what it is, man. I'm on some broke bum shit, man. You feel me? Yeah.
Was it therapeutic going to Drink Champs and just kind of letting it all out? Because like we said, this is probably something you've been holding in for a while, too.
Yeah, man. You know, sometimes, you know, you be holding shit in, bro, because you have to think. That's why I'm saying, like, I think before I'm intentional, because when I say something, it's intentional. I meant to say it. You know, so everything that I said on Drink Champs, you know, I even apologize to Gilly on there. I apologize to Rick Ross on there, bro. I'm gonna hold myself accountable if I did something that I felt I was out of line, out of pocket. So I try to be the example that I be wanting people to be for me. I ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? And nobody perfect. But when you continue to do the same thing over and over, expecting for different results, man, that mean I'm crazy if I keep on allowing you to hit me and I ain't motherfucking moving out the way or trying to hit your ass back or something. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, this ain't that. You feel me? This ain't that, dog. And I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. I ain't using them like they say I was to try to be, man, I'm who I am. I have a story. You feel me? My story is legendary and a lot of people want to hear real shit. That's why my album went number 5 on iTunes, bro, and Apple Music at 67, and out of the top 200 with being independent and in consideration for a Grammy. I didn't make that shit up. Motherfucker try to take credit for me. Like, man, that ain't nothing. Nah, it ain't nothing because I did it. It's something to me because I ain't never been in consideration for no fucking Grammy, even though I ain't get nominated, but just to be in consideration with all those people who got a label, who got emotions behind them. They say it wasn't nobody put nothing out, man. GED, GID, Gunna, NBA Youngboy, the Clips. I was up there with them. So that means my fans, when you up there, man, your fans is supporting. In the midst of getting kicked off the tour, in the midst of them, nobody posting my shit, ain't now one of them niggas posted my album. That's how I knew it was something. But soon when one of they shit dropped, they all posting and sharing and doing collabs. I been peeped that fake ass shit, dog. You know, but I be like, man, that's more motion for me, dog. And when they do that, it bring more attention. When they intentionally do something, what they don't understand, bro, the world love the people that people think they shitting on. Cause ain't no nigga shitting on me. You feel me? I ain't letting no motherfucker pay me to shit on me like Ari. Shout out to Ari though. Ari say shit. How much money you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. But nah, bro, just respect, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, I don't know, dog. It's like when you give respect to people these days, bro, they be more disrespectful to people who give them respect. They take things, I don't know. I think social media have made people sensitive, you know, and people read the comments and they either get validation or, you know, whatever they get, I don't know. But me, I don't read the comments because I know that's a bunch of people that don't know me. So they gonna say the most reckless shit out their mouth. That's why I say when Juve got in the comments, I ain't believe it was him, I promise. I say, man, somebody got his phone. Cause you just reminded me of a fan that just say any fucking thing. Like you been listening to fans say shit throughout the years. And you just repeated what fans said. Well, not fans, stans. Shady talking all negative shit. But you ain't say nothing about nothing else I said. But you get mad and say all these insinuations and lies and shit. Man, come on, man. Watch out, like Thug said, man.
I thought the craziest part of it was him calling you trash. Like, if he really thought you was trash, why is he putting you on his tour?
He was mad, bro. Trash, broke, bum, we getting money over here. Like, bro, that don't even sound like Juve, dog. That don't sound like Juve, bro. And I ain't lying. I damn near was like, oh, he playing on me like that. Well, let me put some shit out there that I really know. But I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say, you know what? He ain't mean that. He ain't even mean that, bro. You know, and it is what it is. But if y'all gonna answer something, answer to these truths and not the allegations, man. Why y'all so mad and what have I did you? You saying shit that supposed to be what I did to myself, really. Say what I did to you. That's what I want to know. BG, say what I did to you. Juve, say what I did to you. Baby, don't get on social media and do that. Baby might pop his shit and say some shit, but I overlook Stunner. Like, I don't be paying Stunner no mind, bro. I promise you, because, you know, that's Stunner. I just... You know, I don't be tripping on Stunner. A lot of people like, well, why you don't have the same energy? Because Stunner do not tell me shit like they do. They do a lot of indirect shit that I catch. You see what I'm saying? So instead of being slick with it, I talk straight to them. And when I'm talking to them, I say their name. So nobody can say, man, you throwing, nah. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying to you, Juve. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying to you, BG. Why they can't do the same thing? Because the fans see everything. Your music might sell, man. You know what I'm saying? If you do it like that. Because on your talent alone, man, that shit over. You and BG, bro, that shit over. I don't give a fuck how many people BG name drop. Bruh, the best thing that'll happen for both of them is me. I'm just being real, and I know if we would have did songs or did music together, the fans would have ate it up, even if the shit wasn't good. But instead of them doing that, they feel like I'm trying to use them. Bro, if y'all don't pay attention to what's going on, you have to give the fans what they want. And that's what I do. I give the fans what they want. And I know the fans don't want me to get in my feelings and my emotions and tell family business like they say I be doing. You feel me? Come on, man. Geneva watches. The whole thing about that was we had to fake it till we make it, Moneybag. Yoda said he faked it till he make it. He used to wear fake jewelry. You know, Geneva watch ain't even fake. It's just not a Rolex. You see what I'm saying? Mannie Fresh got to say, yeah, man, everybody wore a Geneva, man, da-da-da. That was the next Rolex, but we wind up getting Rolexes. We wind up getting all this other shit. We wind up, come on, man. Everybody got a beginning. I think social media just have made people take things so personally, bro, to the point where when you really look at it, and once they start to learn social media, because they doing podcasts and shit now, and they putting motherfuckers on there where they chasing clout, trying to get views. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to get algorithm and make some money. I know the podcast world.
Let me ask you this.
You don't buy views if that's what you about to ask me, because a lot of these dudes buy views, but that ain't how you do this shit.
You think they're buying views?
I ain't say them, I'm saying they. You feel me? The people, whoever it may do, whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking in general. A lot of people, because a lot of people always say, well, you only getting these many views and he got 1 million views. Well, how much money he made through Google this month? Did they pay him on the 21st? How much did he make? You know what I'm saying? Because you could pay for a look, but is you getting paid for it? Is the ads working? Do you got some sponsors on there? Do you got, this be a motherfucker who don't got all, you know how that shit works, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm just trying to put niggas on game. Don't get caught up into the hype of comments, views. Motherfucker have 1 million views on Instagram, but can't sell a motherfucking $5,000 concert hall by themselves. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't what count. It's the engagement that people look at. And I'm fully engaged, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully engaged, man. I choose where I want to go. I don't chase clout. I don't be on everybody's platform. I charge to do interviews with people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? To make them not even want me. I don't do interviews just to be chasing clout. You know what I'm saying? That don't pay my family, dog. You feel me? Mm-hmm. This shit is business. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? So once people understand that, I think they will stop taking things personal and start using this shit as a tool and not as a fool. I'm the blueprint to, especially, bro, I feel like them dudes lost out on a whole lot of information that they could have got from me, but they still try to watch me and use shit that I did. Because to tell me to not be on social media, to go and get a podcast, to tell me you don't like the word steal, then you name your podcast Steal 400, it's a lot of shit that they did that they was trying to stop me from doing. You don't want me filming and doing this, but then y'all got the whole fucking film crew on the tour. You get a whole deal off the Hot Boys with Alan Grumblack, you know what I'm saying? He told me, that's how I know, because I was trying to get the same type of deal, but you beat me to it, you know what I'm saying? We all was using the Hot Boy shit to better our personal, and not our personal, our solo shit, you know what I'm saying? So if you can do it, he can do it, why the fuck I can't do it? I'm a part of that shit too, and gonna be a part of that shit, with you or without you. I'm Hot Boy Turk, man. My name's still Hot Boy Turk. No matter if you say it is or you say it not, I'm still gonna reap the benefits, bro. So why not reap them together? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna reap it no matter what, with you or without you, dog. Cause the fans know me as who they know me as. You didn't make me, so you can't take away from who I am. And that's just that on there, bro.
Were they telling you directly, like, to stay off social media and stay off?
Yeah, they did that shit in public.
Well, I know
Mannie Fresh didn't like, man, you just need to stay off of social media. Nah, nigga, y'all need to stay off of social media. They doing the same shit. I just saw Juve did a fucking podcast where they got this guy named T.T. Tucker, who we known in New Orleans, bro, who was a bounce artist. And Juve specifically said that T.T. Tucker didn't come up with this. He was the one that came up with this. And then he threw a shot at the man and was like, if you did it, why you didn't do nothing after that? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you was the one that did it and took his credit from him, that ain't cool, dog. Then when people tell they truth about you, you get mad, but you doing the same shit on your podcast. Your podcast supposed to be about your guests, not trying to defamate niggas' character, use it to lift you up. That's just advice for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I could take it there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could take it there, but I'm not. But don't be the what they call the pot, the tea calling the pot black, or black calling the tea kettle, whatever the fuck that riddle go. Y'all know what I'm saying? And that's what Juve do all the time. Fresh do that shit too. And BG just all around hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. I ain't tripping because I understand them niggas just old, bro.
Do you
feel me?
Do you feel like cooler heads will prevail here, or
it gonna prevail because I didn't prevailed. I'm cutting myself loose from them dudes, bro. I don't have no ties with them, bro. Like, you gotta protect your energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop having conversations for something that I was a part of, but I won't, cause no hurt, harm, and danger towards them. Now, if your ego get bruised for me telling my truth, then you need to go get some security about yourself. You feel me? Because you can say whatever you want to say, not mention me and all that. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I am who I am. You know what I'm talking about? It make you look bad. And you can't stand looking bad because you care about what the people and how they fucking feel about you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck what they thought. How you feel ain't how I fact. My wife loved me. So, that's all that matter, man. My wife, my mama, my kids, the people that matter. Shout out to my friends over there, never shaded, my fans, my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that been buying these broke bum merch, you know what I'm saying? Went crazy in the first 24 hours, bro. Y'all keep on supporting. I appreciate y'all. www.wearebums.com, because wearebrokebums.com. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, bro, it's broke bums all over. But instead of us being broke bums feeling like we just broke because they rich, there's a lot of rich motherfuckers that's sad and mad and angry, but they rich. You feel me? I don't understand that. You feel me? So we gonna be broke bums building real ownership, keeping everything, blocking unhealed mindsets. I want to say it slow for the slow people to get it. You feel me? Understand, because a lot of people see me with it and be like, oh, you got bum on you. Understand the acronym for it. Just like thugging. Thugging is taking hardship, using God's gift in spite of negativity. You feel me? I'm acronym king. Telling the truth, not hating, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I think dude them need to understand that we're in the informational stage. Understand people who are for you, people who are against you. Because if I was against them, don't you think for 1 second I got a podcast. I be on social media. I would be on this motherfucker going finesse 4 times. Shout out to finesse, man. You heard me? Cause I ain't lying, bro. I be watching finesse. And I don't take it personally because it's like, it's pure comedy to me.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, man. That nigga funny, man. Them niggas be funny to me. So you got to find the funny in them niggas. Don't take it personal. You gonna drive yourself crazy because you can't control what come out of nigga mouth, man. You can't control what another man do, what another woman do to make it benefit and work for you. And then you feel like you can do and say whatever you want to say when it's your way. It ain't your way or the highway, man. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. You got to learn to improvise, man. You got to learn to, And they know how to improvise. It's just some people, they think that they familiar with, they can disrespect, but you can't disrespect me and expect me to just lay there and allow you. I don't give a fuck how many of y'all think, nah, you ain't gonna disrespect me when I got all the utmost respect for you. In every interview, I reiterate that to let them know it ain't that. But don't take that as weakness because I say that. Because some people get it confused that I'm saying it. Oh, he don't want no smoke. He don't want no. Man, just leave me alone, man. You feel me? I don't want no smoke. You feel me? I want some motherfucking peace like I've been having with me and my motherfucking team. And we winning. And gonna continue to win. With or without them.
I feel that, bro. So 2026, what should the fans expect from you, Turk?
Man, a whole lot of broke bum shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no leasing. You know what I'm saying? No renting, straight owning. You feel me? That's where my mind at, bro. Because when you own it, man, you can do what you want with it. Whenever. I don't give a fuck how old it may be to you. I can always monetize it and make some money. Some old shit I can make new money with. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, setting it up, man, for my kids to be wealthy, you know, and not have to go through the things that I went through. My kids ain't even on social media, so they not seeing none of this bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? We protect their mind because the mind is where everything at. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that, you know, other people just get their shit together, man, and stop worrying about what people think about them. Because people gonna think whatever the fuck they want to think. It shouldn't matter, dog. I'm doing whatever God's will for my life, you know, doing what's right by people, you feel me? And just working, bro. Anything that come to my mind, because social media make it like you could think of something and I'm about to do it. Think of something, I'm about to do it. That's where we at right now. Ideas are your fortunes, you feel me? So I'm just adapting to my environment, bro, and gonna be wealthy. Just however that wealth come, dog. Like I'm on it. Y'all make sure y'all get my book, Surviving Whole Niggas, on Amazon, the ebook on Kindle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go stream that Joseph Part 1, Joseph Deluxe 2, out, and Joseph Deluxe. You know what I'm saying? Thugging in the Kitchen with me and my wife. We bringing that back. Make Love, Make Money podcast with me and my wife every week. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping it, you know, content. Content is king. You know, you about to see a lot more content with me and my family, the Verzuz. You know what I'm talking about? We directing our own TV, bro. You got that phone in your hand? Man, y'all better find out about them verticals, man. You know what I'm saying? And we just making sure that we do what's right, man, and treat people the way we want to be treated, with respect. Me speaking my mind is not disrespectful, man. And it is what it is. If you don't agree, you don't have to agree with me. But don't lie on me, man, because you tell a lie on me, I'm going to tell the truth. And my verse carry weight, bro. They going to hear me, and they going to feel me. Because I'm going to make sure intentionally that it's clear.
They definitely hearing you now, that's for sure.
So that's what it is.
Any shout outs you want to give before we get you out of here, Turk?
Shout out to my beautiful wife, you know what I'm saying, who far from goofy, you know. And just my family, my team, you know. Shout out to my dog B.G, man. Shout out to you, bro, Hayes, Dirty Glove Bastard, man. Y'all been there, man, from the square, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that really got good intentions, you know, I appreciate all the love and any support from anybody. And I'm very grateful for it, you know what I'm saying? I don't take nothing for granted. Nobody have to do things with their time, bro. I appreciate anybody that do anything for me. What it might seem small to you, it's big for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, man. If you want to know about me, I'm an open book. Y'all can see me every day on my social media. Follow me on my Twitch, Hot Boy Turk. Follow me on my YouTube, Original Hot Boy Turk. Instagram, Original Hot Boy Turk. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know y'all can catch me on podcasts with B.G once a week, twice a week, however many times I feel like speaking. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what it is, man. If I miss something, tune in to me, because I'm on live every day of the week.
Love it or hate it, the underdog on the top. I know these bitches wanna see